It's Jim Ross from Excel Self-Storage Auctions. Just want to talk a little bit about the phenomenon storage wars. Again, I've been in the industry for many years, in the self-storage industry, and no one really knew what auctions were until storage wars came out, and now I get questions all the time about self-storage auctions. It's really like that on TV and blah blah blah. Goes on from there. Good or bad, I have my own opinions there, but again, it's to shed a light on the industry that needs to be addressed. And I have quite a few different things to talk about here, but in this video here, it's going to be mainly about storage wars and really kind of behind the scenes, the reality of storage wars here. And with the show, it's really kind of what prompted this is I was actually working at a self-storage facility not too long ago, and someone came in to rent a unit, and one of the first things out of their mouth was, "You're not going to sell my stuff, are you?" Like on that TV show. And I guess it's one good thing. It's a good threat. It's always in the back of their head that they better pay their unit. Otherwise, yeah, we can sell their unit legally as long as we're following the lien laws. However, it's also kind of putting that out there that, self-storage, we're just into this to make a buck and sell your crap and, make some money on it here. That's not it. Trust me, we'd much rather people just come and pay their rent, pay what it's due. When they're time to move out, they move out, we move on, rent to the next person. That's ideal. But in self-storage, you got to do auctions. That's just the reality of it. And so again, when it comes time to auction, it's not like we're like, oh yay, they're late, we're gonna sell your stuff. It's much more beyond that. We have to follow all the lien laws, making sure all the letters are out on time, newspaper ads are being followed if you have to place newspaper ads in your state. Each state has its own lien laws and statutes that you must follow to legally sell the customers' items. And they don't really show that we're jumping into this really excited to sell your stuff. It's last ditch effort. We're going through a tremendous amount of energy trying to locate this person to pay their bill. And that's why it's really so important when you're first renting that unit to the customer, get as much information up front as humanly possible. Just banking on the idea that, yeah, they might be late later down the road, and at least we have that information in front of us to the best of our ability to collect on that unit. So of course, name and address, and again, they're always moving, and that's why they're using storage half the time. They're in flex and moving. So get a last known address, get an alternate contact information. So if we can't get a hold of this person, at least we can try the next person, try to reach them through that means, and hopefully they know, where they moved to, what their address is, or what their phone number is, and then try to amend that communication. So of course, name, address, phone number, emails, of course. Really big into text messaging now, so we get their cell phone number, we can even try texting them. A lot of times they'll try to avoid picking up the phone, but they'll still get the text. We've even gone as far as, when it's gotten to that point where the auction's looming, is we're even going on Facebook, and we're looking around and typing their name in and trying to find associates, friends, that kind of thing, and going that way. Now, we're not going out there and saying you owe $9,000, $900 on this particular unit. No, we're just saying we're trying to reach this person. They have a unit with us. Leave it at that. You don't want to get too specific, but doing the Facebook things actually turned out okay. We've had, man, top of my head, I can think of about 5 different instances in the last few months where it's panned out. We found them. So, again, long story short, in storage wars, we're not just there trying to sell the units off and make a quick buck and move on. That's a last ditch effort. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes trying to locate that individual. Selling someone's unit is that's a last ditch effort. I always say a good sale in auctions is a no sale. I'd much rather have them pay, move out, than ever have to sell a storage unit.